mess with him? Well, let's just say...
The beloved Hazbin Hotel became the talk of the town and online communities. The series follows beloved characters like Charlie Morningstar as she struggles to help sinners redeem their souls so they can escape hell and prevent an overpopulation crisis. The series' popularity comes from the creative premise and the compelling characters with rich backgrounds. Fans can't help rooting for Charlie and Vaggie as they try to make their home a better place because they know the circumstances that inspired them. By learning the backstories belonging to the rest of the main cast, the series' second season would be enriched, leaving fans eager for more. In today's video, we'll discuss which characters should have their backstories revealed in the second season.
Good talk, my good man. Always nice to catch up.
Number 1. Angel Dust. The only information confirmed about Angel Dust's past in the series concerns his relationship with Valentino. When the series begins, Angel seems to enjoy his social status as a notable celebrity, behaving as if his films are something he takes pride in. However, once Masquerade airs, fans quickly realize how dark Angel's circumstances are. In the episode, we learn that Angel made a contract with Valentino, which forces him to obey the Overlord's every whim, at least when he's in the studio. These regulations include Angel partaking in activities against his will, extended workdays, and experiencing multiple forms of abuse from Valentino. We know that Angel is desperate to break his contract before it's too late, as he admits to partaking in harmful acts in the hopes that Valentino will no longer want to work with him. Fortunately, Angel finds friends at the Hazbin Hotel who help him embrace his true self and stand up for himself when mistreated. In the same episode, we learn that Angel Dust's original name is Anthony, although he no longer goes by it. The name Anthony likely represents Angel's life when he was alive. Still, more information about this period in Angel's history could make his current struggles even more heartbreaking, adding another layer to his narrative while giving the audience more reasons to hope for his redemption.
If I can ruin myself enough in the process, if I end up broken, I won't be his favorite toy anymore.
Number 2. Husk. We already know much about Husk's backstory from the episode Masquerade. After protecting Angel Dust at a local bar, Husk tries relating to the other sinner's struggles by explaining the circumstances surrounding his contract with Alistair. According to Husk, he was once a powerful overlord who allowed his gambling problem to get the better of him. Like all overlords, he had a monopoly of souls but used them as collateral in his card games. To save himself and his power, he makes a deal with Alistair, which places him under the other overlord's control. From how he interacts with Mimsy and Alistair in Dad Be Dad, we can infer that Husk has worked with Alistair for over 7 years, giving him enough time to learn about Alistair's associates, despite his 7-year absence from Hell. An episode dedicated to Husk's experiences working with Alistair could raise the stakes and make fans more anxious to witness his escape from the Overlord's clutches.
Keep you afloat, even making deals yourself. So I know what it's like to.
Number 3. Lucifer. Charlie briefly overviews Lucifer's history during the narration sequence in Overture. According to her, Lucifer was once an idealistic angel who wanted to help with the creation of humanity. However, his ideas were frowned upon by the elder angels. Later, when he witnessed Lilith flee from Adam in the Garden of Eden, he was inspired by her free spirit and independent nature. When he visits her, the pair fall in love and work together to tempt Adam's second wife, Eve. In retaliation for their influence, Lucifer and Lilith are banished to Hell, where they continue to rule over demonkind for thousands of years. We know from his appearances in the first season that Lucifer hasn't forgiven heaven for their actions, and that he had good intentions when he interfered with their plans. He seems to have a distaste for hell and the sinners who live there, believing humans have a habit of squandering their free will. It takes him interacting with Charlie and Dad Beat Dad to recover his optimistic outlook on life. It would be interesting to witness Lucifer's time as an angel and learn why he wanted humans to have free will and how his fall occurred from a primary source.
No. Just forgot. I've just been really busy, with, important thing.
Number 4. Nifty. As far as the residents of the Hazbin Hotel go, Nifty has to be the most curious. The hotel maid has shown her willingness for violence and love of cleaning throughout the first season. Although she plays a significant role by killing Adam in The Show Must Go On, there is very little information pertaining to her backstory. We only know that Alistair owns her soul, which is why he could summon her to work for the hotel. However, her unique relationship with Alistair may provide insight into her history. Alistair is notorious for struggling to get along with the other male-oriented characters, but he has a soft spot for the females, especially Nifty. In the finale, the pair share a heartwarming scene where they admit to liking the other hotel residents, while Nifty presents him with a handmade crown. Alistair may view Nifty more like a friend than an employee, influencing his leniency toward her. However, they met in the past. The circumstances may have caused them to have a more agreeable contract.
I dub thee King Roach.
Oh, to understand your twisted little mind.
Number 5. Alistair. Alistair doesn't seem like someone who would share his personal history. Fortunately for us, he has friends who are willing to do so for him. According to Mimsy and Dad Beat Dad, Alistair lived during the 1920s and frequented the club where she sang. The pair seemed to get along quite well, with Alistair being the only one who could keep up with her drinking. She also describes him as being like a kitten, but that's likely due to their long-standing friendship. Fortunately, Madrano and the creative team behind Hazbin Hotel have alluded to Alistair's history as a former serial killer and how his death had to do with a hunting accident, which is implied by his deer-like appearance in the afterlife. After arriving in Hell, Alistair started making waves by taking down overlords and broadcasting their screams on his radio. He quickly became known as the Radio Demon, someone lesser demons learned to fear. However, there's no knowledge of why Alistair partook in violent activities when he was alive, or how he took down overlords shortly after arriving in Hell. An episode about his past could shed light on these mysteries.
Alistair, pleasure to be meeting you, sir. Quite a pleasure. It's nice to finally put a face to the name.
Number 6. Vox. Vox, one of the main antagonists of Hazbin Hotel, will surely have a more significant role in the second season. The TV-themed demon has risen to power and notoriety in the digital age. His power would grow alongside technology, which may have led to his current standing among the older and more well-respected overlords. We only have information about Vox's history from Alistair's accounts in Radio Killed the Video Star. He claims their feud began several years ago when he refused an invitation to join the V's when they were just banding together. Much of Vox's anger seems tied to this situation and his resulting grudge, but there may be more information that Alistair omitted from his explanation. A deep dive into Vox's history could be the perfect addition to the next season's narrative, fleshing out the rivalry between the two overlords and explaining why Vox is so desperate to see Alistair's downfall. The episode could also show how Vox met Valentino and Velvet, including their initial plans to work together.
Alistair is getting close to little Princess Morningstar, so our main concern now is ensuring that no deal is ever struck between Lucifer's brat.
Number 7. Rosie. Of all the overlords introduced throughout the first season, Rosie is the most well-loved by fans. Her upbeat and caring demeanor sets her apart from the other characters, as she doesn't hesitate to welcome Charlie into her home or offer her genuinely helpful advice. Her welcoming disposition in Hello Rosie is a far cry from Alistair, whom she seems to care significantly for. Since the pair get along so well, it would be fun to see how they became friends and how it connects to Rosie's undisputed leadership role in Cannibal Town. She's well respected among those who live there, which may have everything to do with how she came into power and continues using it.
I certainly would have if he didn't taste so bad. I tell you what.
Hazbin Hotel wouldn't be as successful without Charlie, her friends, and her enemies who make up the other side of the narrative. Every character, no matter their moral alignment, makes the story richer. The series would benefit by raising the stakes for characters like Angel Dust and Husk, while also making the motives of Alistair and the V's feel all the more sinister. These changes would be possible by diving into each character's backstory and circumstances, showing why they went to hell in the first place and if they truly deserve to be there.
You know, I haven't been watching much TV lately. Scrambles the brain. But hey, a hotel, fun.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
You're the princess of hell.
So?
So, you don't really use the power that comes with that, which I love about you.